actually have just purchased a new toy. I've been paying it off for quite some time now, and I finally got it home. It's actually a 338 Lapua. So she's a cannon. I'll get a bullet out for you and I'll talk you through it a bit. The reason why I chose this rifle was actually because I wanted to get into long range shooting, and here in Australia the 338 Lapua is kind of one of the kings of long range shooting. I want to try and get out towards a mile, and that's the bullet there. It's bigger than my finger. So yeah, I want to get out past a mile hopefully, and try to smack some targets. I know it's a lot of gun, but it's what it needs to be had to get out to there. But actually at the muzzle it actually has 6,300 joules of energy, which is quite ridiculous really. I'll talk a bit about the rifle now. What I got here is a Savage 110FCP. I went with the FCP because it has the HS precision stock, which is very, very sturdy. It's a lot nicer in person than what it looks like on the website, actually. So I was pleasantly surprised with that when I first saw my rifle. It has a very smooth action. Actually, has a lot smoother action than what my Tickers and Seikos do, which is quite nice. Yeah, so far I'm really loving this rifle. The trigger's quite good as well. It breaks at probably about 1.5 to 2 pounds. So that's quite nice. I personally really like light triggers. I wouldn't mind it a bit lighter, to be honest, but yeah. The one thing that annoys me is actually how you get the bolt out. So you have to press the trigger in and press this button in at the same time, which is a pain. But yeah, the bolt comes out like that. It has a 5-round detachable magazine, which is, it's called an accurate magazine. So it's not an Accuracy International magazine, it's an accurate magazine. I think it's a derivative of Accuracy International. They've slightly modified it, but it seems to work nicely. It feeds very nicely. I haven't had any jams or anything like that. I'm not sure. I believe that it comes with a 20 MOA rail. As far as I can tell, it is 20 MOA because I previously had this scope on like 204, and since I've put it on this rail, I have much more adjustment in the turrets now, so that's good to know. I haven't had any problems with the rail or anything. It's got a 3-stage safety. So middle you can move the bolt, and out this just locks the bolt out when it's fully back. It's a tang safety, so it's quite nice. You can really get in there, and the palm swells nice on the stock. Your hand can it puts your finger right on the trigger, so it's a really nice stock, and I really like it. The one downfall that it has though is the cheek piece. It doesn't have a cheek rival, so I think I'm going to have to actually put one on there, an aftermarket one, because my eye doesn't quite get in line with the scope. It's not far off, but it's a bit of a pain. It actually has 2 swivel studs, one there and one there, which is what the bipod's attached to at the moment. And it has also one on the base if you want to attach a sling. It's quite a long rifle. It has a 26-inch barrel, and the muzzle brake on the end is probably about maybe 2.5 inches, 2 inches, and you can actually fit your fingers through the ports. Seems a bit excessive, but I can assure you that when you're shooting this cartridge, it's something that you'll really start to appreciate. That muzzle brake. It works amazing. This rifle actually kicks no more than my Tikka T3 Hunter chambered in 308. So that's something to compare it to. And yeah, it's just beautiful to shoot. What else can I say? It's not actually that heavy, this rifle. I mean, it's similar to a varmint rifle. It's quite comparable to my Seiko 85 varmint, if any of you guys have one of those. But yeah, I mean, you could probably, I would happily carry this around the hills after some deer, some long range deer, which is what I also intend on using this rifle for later down the track. But yeah, there's not really much I can fault. I've taken it out once so far last week. Shot a few groups with this 300 grain Norma match ammo. There's it back of there. Shot hole in hole. It was shooting easy half MOA at 100 meters. So I mean, ammo for this thing is not cheap at all. It's for factory ammo, it costs about probably $5 a bullet. But I personally reload it. Well, I'm going to. Just have to get the dies, but it'll probably end up costing me about $2.50 a bullet. So it has about 91 grams of powder in the cartridge, so it's quite a bit of powder that's burning. Yeah, I've just got a Vortex Viper PST on here, 4 to 16 pellets. It does the job so far, but I wouldn't mind upgrading that to a Bushnell Elite, the new 4.5 to 30 or the 3.5 to 21 with the 34mm tubes, because it has a lot more adjustment. This scope will probably, it has about 17mm of adjustment left, so it'll probably get me out past a mile just. Yeah, oh, one more thing, the rifle is a very, very competitive price when comparing it to the Seiko TRG and the other rifles chambered in this cartridge, because a lot of the rifles are definitely not cheap. As far as I'm concerned, that accuracy, can't fault it, and pay what you get for it. And Savage seems to have given a great rifle for the price that they've given. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's a bargain, probably underpriced. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, and I have lots of other videos. I'll hopefully be putting up a video shooting this soon. I'll shoot some watermelons or something with it and show you the kind of devastating effects that it has. But yeah, thank you for watching. See ya.